This week's channel messages from the guides talks about New Year's resolution and how oftentimes you start feeling stressed out, like you need to start something in the new year or you need to follow certain criteria because that's what everyone else is doing. So this message is more of a reminder that starting points are completely up to you. If you're not mentally ready, then the change isn't going to happen because it is a mental game as well as being able to put forth the actions and what is needed. That calendar dates and holidays, all of these things are made up, they're not real. Then you need to do what is best for you. So, for those that are new to the channel, I am a light worker that uses automatic writing to channel messages from my guides, and I share their messages here on the channel. So, let's get into this week's reading. You don't need the start of a new year to make changes or adjustments to your life. Every day is a new day. It's just a matter of when you are ready and what do you need to keep yourself motivated. There is no reason to wait if you are ready. All these traditions are made up, as is the calendar and how time is tracked. It was all invented and agreed upon at some point for convenience, tracking, or coordinating efforts for things. It only has whatever value you place on it. This is why we remind you that you don't need to follow anything that is holding you back or creating conflicts. Adjust your life to work for you. Fresh starts are just a way to have a starting point to help make things able to be tracked. But if you aren't ready, you aren't ready. This is why so many New Year's resolutions fail after a few weeks or months. It's your mindset that affects change, not a calendar day. If you are ready now, then start now. You must go by your mindset, not society. You must work with your attitude and desires, not what is expected by other people. Your mind and actions must work together for change to really take hold and defaults to be overturned. Change is a personal decision, not one made by a calendar or desires to please others or fit into society. It is for your life and the betterment of that, so it can look however it needs to. January 1st is just another day. It's your priorities and perspectives that give it more value than that. Think about the holidays. They aren't all celebrated by every country or every person. This means that they are culture based. This means you get to choose what they mean and how much value you give to them. You could move to another country, switch religions, and then they just disappear or become different and no longer have the meaning or stress that you once held for them. Their value and meaning were passed down, and you just accepted and continued what you were handed. You could just as easily put them down and walk away from them if they no longer serve you or fit into how you feel, the value you want to have, or the priorities you want to hold. This is why the calendar and start dates have no meaning. They are just a way of tracking and only have the value you place on them. So don't let them stress you out. That stress and obligation are a choice. Feeling like you need to accomplish certain tasks within a year is also a choice. Instead of looking back at the year and seeing what you didn't happen, are you able to look through a lens of gratitude? Are you able to see what you accomplished by way of personal growth instead of physical gain? Are you able to see where you chose differently and have healed? Recaps and lists are also a choice, and you need to determine which lens you are using when you look at things. Are you looking through a lens of lack, what you are missing, envy, jealousy, or greed? Or can you look through a lens of love, see experiences, relationships, personal growth, and shifts in perspective that you have made? You will always find exactly what you are looking for, so take note of where your focus is. If you see your year or life as a failure, then it is. If you see it as an opportunity or a learning experience, then it can be that instead. The point is, thinking about New Year's recaps and resolutions can be a benefit or it can be a crutch preventing you from seeing clearly. You get to decide the value and what it is serving. Is it serving as a marketing scheme for your economy to sell you their image or memberships? Are you seeing it as a means of comparison to social norms? Where do your values lie? What are your priorities and where do they come from? Are they serving you or creating more frustration and boxes to shrink yourself to fit into? This is your opportunity to remove the blinders and decide how you want to see and experience life. Whose rules are you following and why? To what end? to whose benefit. This is a great opportunity to reset where you are with things and no longer just following along, but start to lead. Your life is yours and it never stops moving. Everything you do is just a continuation of who you are, the growth that you have made, and the evolution of how you want to proceed. Every aspect of your past has played a role in who you are, how you react to things, the empathy you understand, and the way that only you can see and experience the world around you. There is nothing wrong with where you have been, as it all allowed you to get to where you are. Come from a place of acceptance and meet yourself with love and gratitude. That is the foundation for anything you want to achieve moving forward. It allows you to come from strength and love. That is how you succeed in life. This is where your priorities should be, and everything else will fall into place accordingly. You must work on taking back your life, your time, your energy, and your power. That comes with reflection and taking that pause, coming into the present moment, and making new decisions that better reflect where you want to go. You don't need to fit into someone else's box, preferences, or expectations. You get to live your own life for you without apology. Everyone is here to offer their own note to the music that is being played. One note is not more important than another, but they are all needed for the composition to be complete. Find where you aren't being yourself and ask yourself why. Ask yourself what you are gaining and what you are losing, and if it is the best solution for you. It is very easy to go through the motions and continue with how things have always been or how they were handed down to you. But life doesn't need to be secondhand. You aren't thrifted or knocked off. You are new, you are relevant, you are timeless. You have something to offer that has not been seen before. What you have can then speak into others what their gifts are and allow them to then share. Pretty soon, you can have that new, better world everyone wants. It's just a matter of taking that first step and choosing yourself first. Everything radiates out from there. You start from within and work your way out. You heal yourself, which shifts your perspective, how you see the world, what you experience, what you manifest, and what you attract. This shifts everything around you. This raises the collective and how you make that positive impact on the world. You just need to understand how things work to be able to access your power and affect the whole. This is why you must take that pause before you react. Choose to respond instead. Choose to build instead of destroying. Choose love instead of mediocrity. You get to create what you experience. It's as simple as that. You just need to understand that, and things will start falling into place and lead you to your destination. But you must first let go of that need to follow others if you are to lead. You must stop going down a paved path if you are to discover new roads. Your choices create your reality. Understand what you are doing and why. Pretty soon, you'll see things as they truly are, just opportunities to create something new. Nothing that is happening should be feared. It's all just an opportunity for something new. It's a spark to give you an idea. It's a catalyst for you to make a change. It's a reminder of where your focus might have been so that you can change it and focus on something more positive. That is all this world is. It's a reflection of your inner world. So ask yourself what needs healed, what isn't working, what can you view differently. Once that is established, start to make the changes that you want to see instead of accepting more of the same, then wondering why that is what you see in front of you. Time is only an illusion. It's a placeholder to help you remember a moment. It's a reference point. You are the one that decides what to do with it, what it creates, what it destroys, what it represents, and what it means to you. Take a moment to reflect on that. Look at where you've been, look at the course that you are on, and decide how to choose differently if you want a new destination. You are the captain, the map maker, and the ship itself. Where are you going next? How do you get there, and when can you start? You need to be ready for anything to materialize. If you aren't ready, it won't happen. Starting points are always up to you, not up to society or a calendar date. You need to mentally be ready to do the work and to push through when it gets difficult, to continue the new path without getting distracted by the old one. That can't happen if you are doing it for others, for society, for views, for clout. You must do it for yourself. What that looks like and what motivates and keeps an individual on track will vary, but the fact still remains the same. You must mentally be ready for change or it will not take place. So, look at this for what it is, a date on a made up calendar. Don't let it dictate your choices or stress you out or force you into something that you aren't ready for. You don't have to adhere to societal norms or what everyone else is doing. Let go of the stress, the manipulation, and the expectations, and make your life your own, on your own terms, when you are ready, and for the reasons that benefit you, not others. If you are going to make a New Year's resolution, make it to yourself to listen to your needs and do what is best for you. Choose yourself as a priority in the new year, and everything else will fall into place when it is ready, all in perfect timing. Thank you, and I will see you next week.